What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dale Tales, man. Hey, you know what? I've been testing a demo of a game this week, and I'm truly impressed with what we got. You know, Delta Force Hawk Ops. If you haven't heard, you really got to check this game out. Now, the demo definitely ended on the 21st, so by the time you see this video, it's definitely already over. But I got to go over some things I loved about this game because I think even the demo might be better than Battlefield 2042, which is a lot to say. But EA is in trouble if this is what third party studios are making, and EA cannot compete with this game in the near future. And this was the demo, So the game simply just better playing than Battlefield. And I'm not saying it runs smoother because it doesn't, it's the demo, it's fine. But the gameplay is much better. There are some things that are definitely missing a little bit, and I'll kind of go over those just a little bit. But the customization for the weapons in this game almost makes Battlefield look like you can't even do anything to your gun. This one is still character based. It's more like a character shooter instead of class based shooter, kind of like the older Battlefields. Um, as far as I can see, you cannot edit the weapons once you reach the battlefield, and that's something that they definitely is definitely missing. So if you have a 1x scope and you want to switch to a 4x scope on that specific gun, once you reach the battlefield and that gun only has a 1x scope, that's the only thing you will get. And that's actually a really big deal because, you know, even in Battlefield, you can go in and say, hey, I want a different scope, or carry up to 3 different scopes and change around them as needed throughout your gameplay because the way you game may change, So that's something to keep in mind. And I really hope the team making Delta Force is really paying close attention to that because that's a big deal. So whatever you have on your weapons at the time is all you will get, period. They're not giving you anything else. You do get 5 layouts, though, or 5 different weapon setups. So you can be a little bit strategic with that. But once again, if you're in a situation where people are playing you from range and they're having that advantage over you, and you don't have a long distance weapon in one of your 5 setups, too bad. That's not their problem. And that's kind of where I hope the game can change up a little bit because that does make a big difference. So those loadouts can definitely be helpful, but once again, they do need some editing options. But every gun in this game feels amazing. I love the guns. They all feel distinct. They all feel different. They all have different types of recoil. Some are more forgiving, some are not. But the ones that have more recoil, you can change around the handle or the bump stock or a different scope or the front grip, whatever it is, to actually help the weapon become more stable. Even the types of bullets and everything. Like I said, the customization for the weapons is almost like Battlefield has no customization. Like, seriously, it's that much. And it really gives you a lot of feedback, and you get to understand the gameplay a little bit more with each different gun and how you want to play. And I love that. Keep that going. Please do not change that. Actually, make it better if you want. I'll say that. Every ability in this game is very well balanced for the characters. Nothing is really overpowered. Nothing is too weak either. Um, Everything just fits very well. The smoke screens in this game, A plus. Those things are golden. They help out a lot. They may be a little OP, but because the way people use them is perfectly fine. Now, I do have some problems with the medic class because the one medic class that you got in the demo, it takes him 3-4 seconds to pick someone up off the ground if you are healing them or bringing them back to life. It will take a different class person the same amount of time if they have a syringe as well. That doesn't make sense. What's the benefit for the guy who's a healer? You got to give him a benefit for taking a little less time, you know? Even if it's 2 seconds or 1.5 seconds, that's a big difference. It gives him a benefit for being a medic. He already has to lose some of the better rifles, the better DMRs, snipers, whatever it is. He doesn't have access to all of them. But now you're making it even more pointless to being that, hey, If you want to pick somebody up, it's still going to take you 3 to 4 seconds, just like everybody else. Well, then what's the point of having his class? Because everyone else takes 3 to 4 seconds. And to make it worse, most people are not playing as the healer because they don't really care to heal their team. Now, for the ones that do, great. I'm one of those that loves to play as a healer and make sure my team is good. But for the most part, they don't. So you got to give the healer a benefit that the others don't have. And that's one thing I can definitely say this game is missing. The game feels really good at its base core. The gunplay, character movements, the animations, the tilting capabilities, all of it. It just feels great. It just plays the way you expect. The guns or the killing system also is very forgiving. Now, if you hit someone in the head, they might be dead. It's almost like shooting from the neck up is pretty much Call of Duty. The rest of the body is almost like you're playing Battlefield. So it's almost like you have two killing systems going on here. It's definitely a lot tougher than Call of Duty, but it's definitely easier than Battlefield. So you're really kind of in the middle, and it's just trying to find its perfect spot in there, you know. But it's in a great place. Um, Once again, you got to come out and you got to actually play. Not every gun shoots straight. The recoil is just enough to make you rethink when you're shooting or your position of shooting and everything. It's perfect. Do not change the gunplay. It's spot on. For the shooting mechanics, do not change it. Please do not change that. So also now the time to kill system, as I said, is almost perfectly dialed in. They could change that just a little bit. You could lean more on the harder side like Battlefield, or you can lean more on the easier side. Now I vote for the Battlefield side because I like more challenge to actually kill my enemy instead of it make it being a lot easier for me. But that's the only thing I can say about the time to kill system. But to be honest, I love the game, and this is a demo. I can't wait to see what the full game will be like. But EA is in trouble. If this is what a third party company is making, and Battlefield is already losing gamers to this demo, EA is in trouble. The next Battlefield better come out and be better than this. And that's not even a lot to ask because previous Battlefields, I would say, are pretty close to as good as this. But this is just taking it another step forward. But EA is in trouble. They better come out with their guns blazing on this next Battlefield. And it better not just be a money grab. Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention with the healer. Why do I have to take a knee or stand up to heal someone? Why can't I lay down and heal someone immediately right there where they are laying down? Because there is a lot of positions where people are dead and they have cover if I'm laying down. But if I'm in the kneel position, I'm getting sniped. So it's in a game in the future in 2035. I shouldn't have to take a knee with no cover to heal someone. I should be able to take cover, lay down, heal someone, and move on. And like I said, these are just little additional things that they can definitely do with the healing class to actually help it a little bit. But once again, EA and Battlefield are in trouble if this game comes out better than this demo, because this demo was excellent. So I can't wait to see more from Delta Force, man. Definitely let me know what you guys think, especially for those who played it. I mean, more than 40,000 people played it. It was only out for less than a week, the demo. And now they have moved the release date a lot closer than the initial time. They still haven't given an official date, but they said it's coming a lot sooner than previously thought. But yeah, we'll see what goes on. But thank you guys for listening, man. Like and subscribe, and peace out.